December 1914, Europe was drowning in fire and blood. World War I had been raging for only a few months, yet millions of lives had already been lost. Across the frozen fields of France and Belgium, British and German soldiers were trapped in muddy trenches, separated by a deadly stretch of land known as no man's land. Every day followed the same cruel routine. Artillery thundered at dawn. Snipers waited patiently by afternoon. At night, the cold bit deep, and the cries of wounded men echoed through the darkness. Christmas was approaching. A day meant for family, warmth, and peace. But on the Western Front, peace felt impossible. On the night of December 24th, British soldiers sat quietly in their trenches, thinking of home. No one expected anything unusual to happen. Then, out of the darkness, a sound drifted across the battlefield. Still no hut, a lignote. German soldiers were singing Christmas carols. The British troops froze. Was this a trick? Trap? But the singing continued soft, calm, and strangely beautiful. Soon, small Christmas trees lit with candles appeared along the German trenches. After a moment of hesitation, a British voice answered, "Silent night. Holy night." Within minutes, both sides were singing together. That night, not a single shot was fired. As morning came, something extraordinary happened. A German soldier climbed out of his trench, his rifle left behind. His hands were raised. Slowly, a British soldier did the same. They met in no man's land, where death usually ruled. Instead, there were smiles. More soldiers followed. Hands were shaken. Cigarettes, chocolate, and small gifts were exchanged. Together, they buried their dead with respect and said prayers over the graves. In some areas, soldiers even played an impromptu football match. There were no proper goals, no referee, just laughter, muddy boots, and a brief return to humanity. A British officer later wrote, "Yesterday, we were killing each other. Today, we are friends." But peace was not allowed to last. When news of the truce reached the high command, orders were issued immediately. No communication with the enemy. No fraternization. Any sign of friendship was forbidden. On December 26th, the gun spoke again. The same men who had shared songs and smiles were ordered to fire at each other. Some soldiers deliberately aimed high. Others closed their eyes before pulling the trigger. The Christmas Truce of 1914 lasted only a few hours, but its message has echoed through history. It proved that hatred is often commanded, but humanity is natural. The war continued for 4 long years. Millions more would die, yet that single night in 1914 remains unforgettable. A night when songs were stronger than bullets, and enemies chose peace. When, for a moment, humanity won the war,